What was it like living in the States as a Japanese?
そこの序列があるっていうかヒエラルキーがあるのがそこがまたちょっと厳しい現実だな。
Hi everyone, how are you? This is Ricky. Today I'm going to interview Japanese people who raised in the States. What's it like raising up in the States as a Japanese? On my channel, I dive into Japanese culture and lifestyle with both Japanese people and foreigners in Japan. So it's a perfect channel for anyone thinking about traveling to or living in Japan. Plus, you can learn real everyday Japanese by watching this video like this. So if you haven't yet, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my channel and follow me on my Instagram where I show my daily life in Tokyo. Alright, let's get started. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Could you introduce your background?
My name is Futaba. I am Japanese. I was born and raised in Japan until I was 6 years old. And after that, I moved to America because of my dad's work. I lived in America for 5 or 6 years. And when I was 12 years old, I came back to Japan. And after that, I just went to the normal high school and university, and right now I'm working in the trading company.
What was it like living in the States as a Japanese?
As total, it was very good. I had a lot of good experiences, but sometimes I had a hardship too. So as Japanese, many people in America are very interested in Japanese people. So I don't know why, but my belongings were stolen so many times. At that time, I didn't know why, but right now, I think that's because Japanese things are it's unfamiliar to most of the people in America. And it's so fancy and cute. So I think my friend girls were like stealing my goods. Yeah. And that was a sad thing.
Is there any like good thing and bad thing because of you moved to the States? Could be like while you were in the States or after you come back to Japan. Like, can you share your experience?
I think most of the things were good things that happened to me. But when I came back to Japan, I really had difficulty to the relationship with friends in America and friends in Japan were totally different. So when I came back to Japan, I was talking to boys in the classroom and girls were like telling me, why are you talking to boys? Or, oh, Futaba likes boys, like that. So actually it was normal for me to talk in boys like in America. And we were playing all together in the playground and like eat a lunch at the cafeteria. So I didn't know why the girls were telling me like that, and they teased me so much. Also, in America, summer vacation is so long. We have like 3 months. So my parents thought of me to go to the Japanese school for 1 month. And then that was my first experience in Japanese school. When I was going back to home from the school, from back, the girl told me like, go back to America. And then they teased me so much. And then I think she threw me like a rock. And then the landoselu was like kind of hurt. So that was really mean and sad thing that I experienced too. But in America, I didn't have that thing. So Japanese little girls are kind of mean.
All right, thank you. About your personality, do you think you're more Japanese or American?
When I came back from America 10 years ago, I was totally American. But right now, I'm more Japanese, I think. Because the reason why is that when I come back to Japan, I moved from Sendai and then Osaka and Tokyo. So I don't have my hometown. I think that's why I don't have my identity. So like, I don't know where I came from. And that made me to think about what people feel. Always care about other people. What do they think? What do they feel? What do they think about me? So I think I'm more Japanese than the normal Japanese people.
How do you see yourself in the future, living in Japan or the States?
I see myself in Japan in the future. I want to live in Japan because it's more comfortable and it's more easy for me to live.
Okay, you speak Japanese too, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, could you introduce yourself in Japanese too?
双葉です。私は兵庫県で生まれ育って、大分で6年育ちました。その後アメリカに6年住んで、仙台、大阪で今東京に住んでます。今商社で働いていて、来月からフィリピンに1年行ってきます。
ありがとうございます。ありがとうございます。お時間ありがとうございます。じゃあ簡単に自己紹介お願いしてもいいですか？
はい、私は韓国国籍で小6まで日本で暮らしてて、その後中高6年間アメリカのカリフォルニア州で、その後に大学日本に入ってからスペインに1年間留学して今日本に戻ってきています。
めっちゃグローバルですね。そしたらありがとうございます。じゃあ国籍韓国だけどもう0歳からずっと日本で育ったっていう形ですか？
そうですそうです。
いたアジア人としてって話をすると、アジア人として向こうでそういった中高の時期を過ごすことって良かった点悪かった点みたいなのってあったりしましたか？
個人的な意見で言うと、アジア人にも2種類あって、Asian American っていう移住してきた、前に移住してきた2世代3世代あたりと、あと最近留学に来た新しいアジア人っていうなんか2種類あって、私は結構最初の方喋れなかったから新しいアジア人の方みたいな感じなグループに属してた感じがしてたんですけど、後々喋れるようになってからなんとなく Asian American のそのグループにコミュニティに入った時に、自分と同じ韓国人から若干差別受けたみたいな。なんか私は個人的に最初何も知らなかった時期だったので、あ、韓国人なの、じゃあ韓国喋れるよねみたいな、そう嬉しくこう話しかけたんですけど、向こうは完全に喋れる人なのにもかかわらず喋れないふりしたりとか、同じ風に考えないでみたいな、そこの序列があるっていうかヒエラルキーがあるのが、そこがまたちょっと厳しい現実だなって思ったりとか。
なんか同じアジア人だったとしても、ね、親御様とかその前どれぐらいもう向こうにアメリカに住んでるみたいなので、いろんな経験をされてきたってことですね。
そうですね。すごい個人的なこと言うと、ティーネイジャーの時にアメリカに行ったことは少しトラウマとして残ってる部分もありますし、全てが全て綺麗な思い出って感じではないですね。あとは、中学の時に私がまだ英語が上手くない時に、どの生徒もランダムで当てるような先生がいたんですけど、その先生が conscience っていう、conscious と conscience っていう単語があるんですけど、その良心って言葉が、スペルが conscience みたいなスペルなんですよ。最初わかんなかったから、なんかそういう風に読んじゃった時に、She said conscience? Did you hear that? みたいな、クラスの前で、したっていうか、そういう風にみんなの前で笑ったとかは本当にトラウマに残りましたね。
なんかじゃあ今ご自身のそのパーソナリティ的には、韓国人なのか日本人なのかアメリカ人なのか、もしくはなんかその他でもいいんですけど、ご自身のパーソナリティはなんかどういう風に思われますか？
そうですね。私も今まで何年間もこれに悩んできたし、迷ってもきたんですけど、今はそれぞれの国のいいとこ取りで何々人にもっと寄ってるってよりかは、私自身のパーソナリティ、私人みたいな感じで考えるようにはなりました。
英語で簡単にちょっと自己紹介もしよかったら
はい、
お願いします。ちなみに英語とあと何喋れるんでしたっけ？
英語、日本語、韓国語、少しだけスペイン語です。
じゃあもしよかったらその4カ国語で簡単でいいので自己紹介をお願いしてもいいですか？
Hi, my name is Avin. I spent 6 years in the States growing up. 근데 저는 한국 사람이고 일본에서 쭉 살아왔다가 미국으로 이사 갔습니다. Y yo viví en España por un año para mejorar o aprender la cultura y la lengua de España. Y yo llevo unos años aprendiendo español y me gusta mucho. Gracias.
ありがとうございます。
Yeah, thank you for your time. Yeah, sure. Could you introduce your background? Yep. My name is Lennon, and then I was born in the States, Las Vegas, and then I grew up in the States and come back to Japan and then go back and forth all the time. And now I'm working at a Japanese company. How's it like living in the States as a Japanese? Well, as Japanese, like I had good memories because like someone taught me like, oh, you're Japanese, and like you're so kind of light and whatever, but like in other words, like sometimes we got some discrimination. All of my 14 friends, we had like Japanese community and then States, and then like when we purchased a bicycle, like all the tire were ripped next day. That was awful. And then so when me and my friend at the university, and then like friend just put a phone in like 1 second. And then like when he looked back and he lost his phone, it was so terrible, and he's so depressed all the time because of his game data. What's the biggest differences like between Japan and the States? It's most likely safety. Like if you live in Japan, you have to care about nothing at all.
Do you see yourself like you're more Japanese or like American? What do you think?
I think I have like both potential because like when I talk in Japanese, like I'm being more humble. Always say no, whatever. But like when I talk in English, like I'm always like yeah, definitely because of me, whatever. That's why like yeah, I think I have both personality.
Do you speak Japanese?
ちょっとだけ。
Okay, can you introduce yourself in Japanese too?
こんにちは、レノンです。生まれが海外で育ったのも海外と日本両方なんですけど、まあ日本語の方が得意です。で、育ちは大阪で今日本の企業で働いてます。わかりました。ありがとうございます。
Thank you so much for watching so far. How was it? I hope you found anything new from Japanese locals. If you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel so you never miss out on future videos. Again, thank you so much for watching until the end. See you tomorrow.